Okay, so let's talk about the Halloween Ends trailer and how it came out so much sooner than I expected it to. So, if you were aware, it got announced that the trailer was going to come out like the next day, whenever it did. But it actually, well, I guess you could say it did come out right at midnight, right? So I was at the Nope screening, and then I see that this trailer is out, and I'm just like, my goodness, we have to go and talk about this trailer right now. And I still have Nope in my head, so I'm thinking about Nope, I'm thinking about Halloween Ends, and I'm thinking Universal's gonna have a damn year, right? Because they had Jurassic World Dominion and Minions, The Black Phone, Nope, and now Halloween Ends is on the way. So they are definitely having an amazing year, I think. So let's talk about this trailer and what exactly we saw and what can we expect. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We're trying to get to 25,000 subscribers. We have Nope video coming out. We have Nope Ending Explained. We have a ton of stuff coming out for Nope, so stay tuned for that. So let's get right into this Halloween Ends trailer, which pretty much is sort of a first teaser of sorts that we're just getting the feel of this movie and everything. And the director has even talked about how all three Halloweens feel different, and this one included will feel different from Kills in the first Halloween back in 2018. But we're basically wrapping up Laurie Strode's story that started all the way back in the 70s, which I think is amazing to finally see all of this be packaged up, and finally we get a resolution to everything. So pretty much this trailer, like I said, doesn't give much away, but it in fact reinforces that story and tells us what's happening. I believe we already heard about this trailer, especially the final shot, which we'll talk about in a bit. But for the most part, this trailer just is Laurie, Michael revisiting them throughout the other movies they were in, and sort of showing us some of the new characters we're going to see as some of the older characters as well, who are just being terrorized by the shape. And I think the trailer did its job perfectly of what it needed to do here. I think all of the shots that we see here are definitely ones that we would expect to see from a Halloween movie, but I think the first shot where we see Laurie appear with the gun and everything was such a powerful shot right there, especially considering the fact how Laurie has sort of like been missing since Halloween Kills with the action with Michael, and she was sort of put to the side in that movie. It's good to see her back full on action as we had seen her in the first Halloween movie back in 2018. So I'm super excited about that, and I think that this is definitely going to be an amazing thing here. Now, I think that one of the cool things also in this trailer we see is the final shot where Laurie just pretty much like gets the knife and stabs his like hand onto the table, and I'm pretty sure we're about to get some sick shit happen there because Laurie's not playing with Michael anymore. We also see a shot where Michael's trying to put like her hand through the garbage disposal, and I thought that's some interesting Michael Myers like actions that we don't really see in other of the movies. We usually see him just use the knife or use his hands and stuff like that, and I think this is interesting of him getting creative with how he's gonna kill Laurie or what he's trying to do, and sort of maybe a Michael that's more desperate. I like this aspect of Michael that we're seeing in this trailer and we're possibly going to see in this movie. Now, the director has said that he sort of changed the ending as well and made a twist upon that as well. And I think that that's something to look forward to in this movie. I'll link the article below as well if you want to read it and check it out. And I'm excited to see what exactly he means about trying different genres and all of this as well in his films. I thought that the last Halloween movie we got, Halloween Kills, really took a interesting approach at looking at mob mentality and stuff like that, of how quickly the humans who are trying to defeat such evil or whatever turn into the evil themselves. And I thought that's something cool to look into, and maybe I'm looking too much into it, but that's just my opinions and thoughts on it. Let me know what you think about it. And Halloween Kills, I know it's not everybody's favorite, but I think it did the job it needed to do to tell the story it needed to in order for us to transition into this movie where we are right now, where pretty much we're going to see Laurie need to defeat this being that has sort of been plaguing her for all of these years now. So, like I said, this first trailer, I think did an amazing job at portraying that and showing us exactly where we are, the headspace of everything. As you know, her daughter is now dead after the events of Halloween Kills. Michael Myers responsible for that, of course. So now it's up to her and her granddaughter to finally seal the deal on everything here. So I'm curious to see what Laurie's headspace is about all of this, as well as the townspeople and everybody around here who knows just how much of an unstoppable force this being is. And I'm pretty sure I remember that we are definitely going to have a sort of jump from where we left off in the last film. So I'm just curious to see how that's sort of like explained and told throughout the movie. Like I said, I think that this trilogy definitely has a lot going for it. It's very ambitious with everything it's trying to do, but still paying homages to the previous ones. I hope we do get a flashback type scene like we did in Halloween Kills. That was my favorite part about that movie. I think that was done spectacular, and I'm excited to see them go back to that. Now, after this film completely wraps, they are focusing on another movie franchise, which is the Exorcist films, and I'm excited about that as well. And we'll talk about that as we get closer to Halloween being released and what we could see from that new series they're working on. But Blumhouse is definitely on a roll. I think Jason Blum producing this and everything has given it that sort of edge that we needed, and I'm excited to see how they're going to finish this off. But as always, let me know your thoughts and your opinions on the Halloween Ends trailer. What do you expect to see from it? Are you excited or not about the future of this franchise and where it's going? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I'm excited for it. As I said, I definitely do expect a lot from this final film. I think that we're definitely in a part of this where it's sort of like coming together, and I'm pretty sure that by the end of it we're going to get something that we weren't expecting, as they're sort of teasing that as well. So I'm excited for that, and I thought that the final shot with Laurie just sort of taking control was cool to see, because I felt that Laurie has been sort of like no control in this whole situation since the first film in 2018. Like I said, I'm excited for this film, and I'm definitely ready to see how it all will come to a conclusive end. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. We'll definitely do a live talk for this film as well, like we're going to do with other shows. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed, make sure that notification bell is turned on. Don't forget to also check out all the other videos we've done already. We will have a Halloween Ends theory video coming out pretty soon. We have note videos coming out. We have Better Call Saul videos, all the stuff that you watch and love. We're covering San Diego Comic-Con as well all weekend, so you don't want to miss out on that. Follow us on other social medias, Twitter, TikTok. We post other stuff in there as well. And as always, that is going to do it for us. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, share. On the road to 25,000 subscribers. Just hit 22,000 this past weekend, so super excited to hit 25,000 hopefully by the end of this month. And as always, I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, really appreciate you making it all the way to the end. And yeah, let me know what your favorite horror film of the year is so far. I already did this short on what my favorite horror films of the year are. I'm definitely going to make a longer video talking and explaining more about it as we're halfway through the year. I just want to get where everybody's consensus is. We're going to be getting a ton more horror films, especially in the October time. So definitely we'll be making a fuller video at the end of the year for that. But just let me know yours right now. Make sure you're following me on Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff here as well. 25,000 subscribers is the goal. Let's get to it. As always, stay safe, stay positive.